Hello. So it's just me doing your 3-card reading for past, present and future. So as I'm reading the cards, if something pops into my awareness that I need to say, I'll just say it randomly. But if not, then we just go by the cards. So past of the situation. And when I say situation, I mean the main situation that's in the front of your mind when you when I say that, it'll just pop up, whatever the situation is. So the card is the Altar Priestess. Okay, so I'll just read the meaning out for you. And this is, the meaning of it is preparation and prayer and sacred ritual. Number 39. So this is the past, so it's what's just been, just recently. Just recently is important. Okay, the stage is set and the world is waiting for you to take your place in sacred meditation and prayer. As your ally, the Altar Priestess brings the ritual of reverent interaction with the mundane world. You're being required now to see everything as sacred. All of life is a meditation, and every action as a prayer of devotion. When you're able to perceive the world in this way, your question will lead you to the appropriate answer. If all is sacred, how can anything go wrong? Ask yourself how you can shift your consciousness to see the circumstances through the eyes of the divine, and you will realize how perfect and sacred everything is right now. Okay. So I'll do the present card. So hopefully that made sense of what's just come to pass for you. So presently, there we go. Angelic help. Very, very cool card. So that's the Winged Wise Ones. So this is currently what's going on in your space right now, number 34. So these are always allies and never challenges. The Winged Wise Ones represent the aid of all the angels. When you enter their realm, know that your sincere prayers will be answered according to the will of the divine. This also represents divine intervention and potential of miracles to heal and transform as if by magic. So have faith, whatever your circumstances, heavenly beings are watching over you. The Winged Wise Ones give you a glimpse of the future by offering messages whispered on the wind. These are translated within you as inspired thought, instantly unraveling the past and revealing the present. So yeah, that's basically saying that you're going to be getting like little thoughts and messages and stuff that's just randomly going to pop up out of nowhere, where you suddenly unravel the whole bunch of circumstances that have happened and it all makes sense to you. And that's the angelic help. That's them sort of being with you and helping the energy of everything else to unravel, and so that you can see the lesson in it, so that it's learnt, and then you can move on from that instead of having to repeat the cycles. So yeah, so they'll offer messages whispered to you. So it might be randomly you're listening to the radio and something might randomly come on and you're like, that's you. Okay, so be aware of the higher consciousness in you. This is a good time to observe your thoughts through meditation, and then ask yourself who is observing those thoughts. So that self is akin to the wise ones. So your self, your higher self that is watching your thoughts and stuff, is with the wise ones. It's with the angels, and you have a higher self that is there with them. So yeah, trust in that. Okay,
I love you.
I love you too. I'm just going to do one more card, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so this is the future of the situation. Hopefully those 2 cards have made sense. In the future, and just want to point out that the future is based upon the current energies that you have. So if the future card is something that you don't like or not the path that you want it to go down, you can manipulate your own energy to change things. And you really are like the writer of your own story in many ways, like most ways. So when you have a reading and it says something about the future, that's based on that current energy that you're in right now. Yeah, I just felt like I needed to point that out, that you can change the future by what you're doing right in this moment. Okay, future card. Circuitous Route, the Spiral Dancer. That's a cool card. I don't think I've actually ever picked that card in this pack before, and I've had it for ages. Okay, number 5. Circuitous Route. What do you mean? Okay. The Spiral Dancer moves with her own rhythm. So this is going to be about you. Moves with her own rhythm and steps to music that only she can hear. She takes you on a path that is winding and circular. She assures you that when you're experiencing a setback, it is really part of an upward spiral. Perception is everything, and you're not retracing your steps going backwards, but you're going up. So it might seem like you're repeating cycles, but you're actually learning as you're going. She says that you can be comforted knowing that your path is one of success, adventure, and experience. So if you follow her, she dances along a magical way. If you're asking about a relationship, keep on dancing and the magic will soon happen. Also, it's okay to allow someone else to take the lead. And then, yeah, make sure to let others know that you're open though. So you've got to let people know that you're, I'm just hearing then all of a sudden, make sure you let people know that you're actually actively changing the way that you've been in the past, because they might assume that you're still the way you used to be, but you're actively changing. So if you don't let people know that, they're going to just expect the same from you. Yeah, just hold on, I'm almost finished here. Okay, so all relationships have a destiny. Each is a sacred teacher and valuable lessons to share. And even if it appears that the two of you are dancing in different directions right now, all the steps are perfect in the universe. Okay, so yeah, even when it seems like you may be stumbling, sorry about that noise. Yeah, the Spiral Dancer is a reminder that destiny's true path is never straight. So it seems like you two are separating and going separate paths, but it's all in line with learning about yourself, and your focus should be mainly on you and what you are doing, and not what other people are doing and what other people think of you. So that would be your reading. Nothing else pops up other than, is there anything else? Not to be afraid of the future. Not to be afraid of the future. Okay, so these are your 3 cards that you've had. Altar Priestess, so prayer and preparation, and the Winged Wise Ones. So that's just to remember that to listen to the intuition and the random messages that come from the universe. And then the last one, Spiral Dancer. But I don't need to explain over them again, because you can just go back to the start of the video. And I usually do these readings, 3-card readings, in 10 minutes. If I go over 10 minutes, then it ends up going on and on. But if you want a more in-depth reading, you can. But yeah, so that's quite good. Quite a good reading, and seems quite positive. Like, I don't feel any concern. It seems like at the moment it's just a time of changing, and you are stripping away something. So you're stripping away like an old self, and you're rebirthing into this new self, and sometimes you feel like you're going around in circles, but you're actually going around in circles because you're coming back around to make sure you've actually learnt, and then coming back around to have another look to make sure you've actually learnt. And that's what it feels like. Sometimes you're going in circles, but it's a good circle. It's a spiral of life and spiral of consciousness and light, and you're making your way in there. So just trust that, okay? Hopefully that was helpful, and sorry about the little interruption with Frankie. Yeah, lots of love. See you later.